University with a BS in Business Administration. As a new graduate, he commenced a 15-year career as a financial planner, Series 7, licensed as a stockbroker and insurance broker. Since, he has become the owner of Schneider Real Estate, co-owner, and he has a passion for coaching families of all ages to make smart moves in life's changes as it relates to their housing needs. Merle Schneider is a native of St. Charles County and comes from a large real estate family. His two best friends are his two grown sons, for whom he is most proud. He cycles the Katy Trail about 1,000 miles a year. As a charity auctioneer, he does about 20 charity auctions a year, does about 15 Santa charity events each December, and heads to the Lake of the Ozarks as he loves boating and coving out or playing Friday racquetball. On Merle's wish list for 3 new members, they include a divorce attorney, credit repair, and a wedding planner. He is the recipient of Chamber Business Person of the Year and Lifetime Service Award for his PR work for local Realtors Association. Folks, a legend in his own mind, I present to you Merle Schneider, who will introduce and engage in a fireside chat with another notable agent serving out our area by the name of Notta Klu.
You know me, I don't need that. Hey, I want to introduce you to fellow realtor, Notta. Step on up there and enjoy yourself there. She always wanted to come and see our fantastic BNI group, so I think it's a great opportunity to just kind of do a little small talk, a little one-to-one. So anyway, thank you so much, Notta, for coming. Notta Klu. So anyway, Notta, you know, where I first met you was your salsa dancing, and you did such a wonderful job. You got the first prize and walked away with the trophy. So I'm very proud of what you've done. I think I also, I've seen you at the awards banquet with the realtors, and everybody knows how the realtors like to pat themselves on the back, you know. Not me, of course, I'm pretty humble, as you all know. Sure. But also, I think the other, you're right. The other place I saw you was the wet t-shirt contest at Ethel. You know, I don't look at that kind of stuff, you know me. But anyway, so you've been doing real estate now for about how long? 3 years. Well, okay, well, congratulations, because you know you're receiving awards already, and you've done about how many transactions so far, Notta? 100 transactions. Well, I think that's very notable. Oh, me? Oh, well, I've done about 1,500 transactions, yeah, since 1975. But this is not about me. This is about you, Notta. So anyway, Notta has a lot of hobbies and pastimes, and you know, I can think back, you were talking about starting out in sales and getting started. I can remember when I first started in sales over 40 years ago, my wife at that time, she said, honey, I don't believe you're going to be able to sell a thing. And I proved her wrong. I sold the wheels off the car, I sold the sofa, I sold the dining room table, I sold the TV set, so I actually proved her very wrong. We made it through that year with a little bit of cash in our pocket. So you're kind of, are you active in the Real Estate Association? Oh, not really. Oh. Well, I think it's a good idea to be active. As you know, I've been active with the Realtor Political Action Committee. That's a very strong passion for that, because what we do is we advocate for home ownership, and we know how important that is in the United States. In the United States, we have the highest percentage of home ownership as any country in the world. So we believe that that's really important. So I love to be their auctioneer. We raise about $50,000 a year for home ownership advocacy. In any event, I wanted to ask you from a realtor standpoint, like what is your biggest motivation for being in real estate? The money. Okay, well, the money is important, but I feel like having a passion for helping people obtain their dreams and to overcome challenges as it relates to either selling a home for whatever reason, and I believe also that helping people that otherwise wouldn't think they would be able to buy a home with the help of someone like Johanna Rios and Greg, we're able to go in there and figure out situations where So anyway, that's important to me, but I understand, you know, from your standpoint, the money's important, you know, but I understand that. What do you mean, shut up? No, it's my turn to talk. But no, you'll have a chance a little bit later on. Okay, that's fine. But anyway, do you get a kick out of attending the building inspection? You know, like Greg does 97.7% of all my inspections. You don't believe in attending your home inspection? I don't understand that. Don't you think that it's a good idea to take those couple of hours to make sure that you can really appreciate what exactly is wrong, and then doesn't that benefit you in negotiating and advocating? You don't believe in that, okay. Well, you know, everybody does things differently, I think. Okay. Well, it is a high risk for the company because you may say something inappropriate and it may be a risk to your, but I think if with enough training, but okay, I see your point. Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. Real estate calls for a lot of evening. You don't work evenings. Well, how do you do that? You turn your phone off. Oh, well, I guess that would be a good idea, but, you know, just Sunday night, I had a call where after I went and did the listing over in Wildwood, the horse farm, yeah, I got back at about 5:30, changed my clothes, started to get in the recliner, and I get a phone call and a property call. I like to be known as the guy that always answers the phone 24/7, and I say, challenge me on that. Call me anytime, any day of the week, holidays. But anyway, I had a property call, hung up, and then they called back, said they want to go see it. So at 6 o'clock Sunday night, I go there, I show it. Actually, those people tonight, they didn't go for that particular villa, but I will be at their house tonight doing a pricing listing appointment and work with them as also a buyer. So I think I should pick that one up. But I think if I'm working for you as an agent, I think you want me to be available. And it is in, what did you say? Well, yeah, I'm single. I think you're kind of picking on me now. I think you're taking advantage. Well, anyway, but anyway, yes, I do have the ability to pick up the phone and answer it and be available. What did you say about Dr. Joe? No, he can make you hurt, but all for good reasons. But anyway, don't worry about Dr. Joe. You know, we talk about being available. One time I was at Friday's restaurant, and I'm sitting up at the bar with a friend, and my phone rings, and I'm thinking, do I answer it or not? And I went ahead and answered it. And here it's one of my clients sitting right behind me saying, it's Ben. He goes, Merle, I was just checking to see if you would answer if I called. So I passed the test, but I like to always be available. I think that's really important. Also, I was going to ask you, do you have any iPod? I like to call an iPod an individual point of difference. What distinguishes you from the other 7,000 realtors? Why would someone call a Notta? Oh, that's it. Oh, you have a minimum of 150. Okay, so you're going for the big dogs. I see that. Well, don't you think there's smaller people, people who are just starting out trying to get up? That's not your niche. Okay. Well, I like to think that anybody who wants to buy or sell a home, I work, which areas do you work? Mostly St. Charles County. Well, that can keep your gas mileage down, and I can certainly appreciate that. And it also, it kind of limits things a little bit. It doesn't limit things for you. No, I work 5 counties. I work St. Charles County, St. Louis County, Jefferson County, Franklin County, Warren County. I'll work a 50-mile. Oh yeah, I'll go anywhere for a listing. It's not a problem. You won't do that. Okay, well, each their own. Okay, well, I understand that. But so you don't really have an iPod, an individual point of difference. I see. It's kind of just in everybody's head. I see that. Okay, well, anyway, if you look around the room, you talked about joining a BNI. I've always said that I would not sell my BNI status for $10,000, and that's only half of what the bribe was to get in here. So it's worth much more than that. But I have been in a position to work with all these professionals. You see them around the room. Rich just gave a presentation. I've had 2 referrals for him already. But anyway, what a great team, and I hope you consider BNI someday. Adios amigos, folks.